At the same time, in Akama.
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able to save the life of that patient found on the outskirts of Akama.
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle he's even survived. I can't say for sure when he'll regain consciousness.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the Grove either. You deserve a good rest now. Tribi, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not Akaman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite unique. Such craftsmanship is undeniably from the Grove.
The Grove? You mean...
Now that I think about it, Castris and the rest should have arrived at the Grove by now.
Trian just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the Grove.
Yep.
We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread. What should we do, Aggie?
Yeesh.
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. I did not expect the Grove to be the first to be impacted, though. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there, but...
But... what?
But they can't say for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Yep.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. We must also search for survivors and find out exactly what happened to the Grove. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be alive.
They've set off. Please, stay safe, everyone.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the core flame and drag the Titan down with him.
Is this a
No, I don't think she's joking.
No, I'm being
Yep.
serious.
Yep. I had a feeling.
We're
Wow.
facing threats from both within and without Akama. The merciless carnage may have ceased, but Akama's nemesis continues to sharpen their blades even now. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
Hey.
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected. I fear this tragedy is more than a mere natural disaster. Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something... I will try to keep this under wraps for now.
That
But
lady
you
from the
must
council
also take
last
care
time.
and be prepared for anything that may happen.
All right. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
No.
Not for now. She
Right?
must be exhausted after performing surgeries non-stop for
Like,
so
I
many
don't think she's
days.
gonna want to hear about this at
I
all.
don't want to overwhelm her
Yeah.
with bad news.
Dang. She's gonna head back and she didn't even know.
We can only hope that the Grove weathers this crisis with as many survivors as possible.
That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Tribi, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all odds.
Wow.
Everything will be fine. The people at the Grove are really smart. They'll definitely be able to chase away the Black Tide.
Aglaya said that Anaxa is still alive. If that's true, then there's hope for everyone else too. Who is this Anaxa anyway? Why does everyone seem to have some kind of trust in him?
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all, I'm afraid.
He sounds, that makes complete sense. Were you in a similar situation before, friend?
Believe me, she is far nicer to the two of you than she is to Anaxa. Despite being a chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that titans and prophecies are a load of nonsense. During our regular citizens' assemblies, he always votes to oppose the flame chase journey.
And, he's still able to conduct research here? Did you see the Grove as an academy that was established around a titan?
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas. Apart from Kefali, they're the titan who treats us the best.
Well, looks like Circes must really be open-minded if they're accepting even of this kind of novel idea.
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our flame chase journey, we will wait till the final moments of the journey to restore their core flames.
With the exception of Orynyx, that is. They didn't lend us their power willingly.
I don't think Orynyx was reluctant to help us, as you put it, or they wouldn't have deemed him worthy and allowed me to journey alongside all of you.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide and did not descend into madness.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, everybody says that the people of the Grove are really smart.
Well, we're sitting here talking while stuff's going on.
So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trian. It's easy for Trian to look for people because we can fly.
Oh
Good
yeah.
idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady Trian. The golden thread will be much more effective from up above. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trian, okay? We'll come right over and open the gate for you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
I can only imagine what's gonna happen.
Okay, we will keep that in mind. Trian was just trying to help.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us here. Remember all those brave heroes in the tales you've heard? They would always save their strength until the very last moment. That way, they could ensure that nothing went wrong with their plans. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you.
Lady Trian is so motivated. I mustn't fall behind. Yeah, I'll use something to help all my friends that only I have. Orynyx power. I wonder if I'll find any memories?
So many monsters.
I might find some useful memories here. Let's just try. No good. I don't see anything. Maybe this monster shows some useful memories? I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let me see. Oh, that hurt. I didn't even take any memories. Well, I really tried my hardest. Why couldn't I see even a sliver of a memory?
It could be because when a life is devoured by the black tide, it loses its soul.
Wow. It's locked.
Can't open it. It was probably sealed in order to ward off the black tide.
Flaming Lance charge!
Save your energy. Yanis's power is far stronger than we could ever imagine.
Since this door is the door of creation of 3 Titans of Fate, maybe the Eyes of Oryx will help me find a way to open it.
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods? Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps
Dr.
you
Ratio?
could find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision.
You scared me. Are you the echoes of a memory?
My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Before we go any further, rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa.
Anaxago? I'll just stick to Anaxa. Now, can you tell me...
Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
What a difficult person.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness of science and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination lies.
Alchemy can do that?
Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed as the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air.
But how is it that you can respond to me? Are you really the echoes of a memory?
That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the Black Tide, and that you mistakenly believe that the scholars have been wiped.
No, we don't. The second part's wrong. Haha.
That is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the scholars. They are heading toward the holy city of Akama as we speak. Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Circe's core flame will reach Akama before long. But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains.
Ooh.
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
He disappeared again? Did he finish what he wanted to say?
Mister, judging from your reaction, you must have found a useful memory.
I guess.
Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time.
Ah. He said his name is Anaxagoras.
You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason, he's especially particular about his full name. Professor Anaxa theorizes that all beings originate from the same source and have a similar composition, which in this case refers to the soul. He calls this theory Nusporism. It is an extremely complicated theory. You should get him to explain it himself if you're interested, provided that he is still alive. Yes, that seems like the only good news so far. We can just focus on retrieving the core flame then. I do not wish to consider this possibility. Perhaps they were just unable to transfer the core flame, but managed to escape.
Luminary throne? What sort of place is that? Why would there be a throne in an academy?
It is located at the top of the giant tree, and is where Circe's core flame is kept. According to Anaxa, the core flame should still be there, but making our way there won't be as simple as the professor made it sound.
But, on the bright side, it sounds like that place is easy to defend and difficult to attack. If it's really the case, I think everyone, including Anaxa, will definitely be alright.
Right. Let's see whether he left any similar directions for us along the way.
Hey, the door can finally be opened. Seems like that message also served as a lock.
Alchemy is truly incredible.
Oh boy. What is that sound? It's trouble. Huh? There's no one here. Did I just imagine that singing?
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby, as we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe. We better remain cautious.
Giants raise their glasses in a toast beheld by the 12 constellations. That voice again. This time it's coming from... I have no clue where it's coming from. There's too much echo in this library? That's why you're supposed to keep quiet in a library. I know! Also, I wasn't even the one singing.
Found it. The voice is coming from over there.
The White Dryads? White Dryads? Shadows of the dead White Dryads just like before?
No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way. Let's go check it out.
Slow down. We don't want to alert them. I wonder if there's like, can we go here? We can. I guess we can go up. Or down. This is a whole dungeon, isn't it?
peaceful. Let's wait and see.
The show begins.
Cut away the heart of strife.
Finally, some fighting.
Repay.
Swiftly to the harmony and unison.
A little honesty would do it.
Let's settle this.
Wanted to doubt farewell.
Is that
Nothing major.
Thus our fates become one. All lives shall be redeemed. The foretold triumph draws nearer.
Ma'am.
Oh, so this is how flowers are grown?
Flowers, ma'am.
I have a feeling I'm going about this the wrong way. I wonder if I'm going the right direction or if I'm going the wrong direction or like I have no idea.
Inventive approach. Truly unique.
Well, either way, I guess I've solved this puzzle, but still, like, I don't know if this is even, or I'm supposed to go even.
Cut away the heart of strife.
Let's wait.
A day of peaceful.
I don't understand why I would do that.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
do like surprises.
Oh, okay, hold on. No! Go back on. Say, it really was just a treasure room. All that for treasure, eh? Three jades. Oh, I have to go around. Okay, well. Ow. Is there no way down from here? Surely there is.
Perseverance pays off, doesn't it?
How do I get there?
The show begins.
A statue resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in deep meditation. Resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in meditation, and capable of singing? Stroke the statue.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak.
You're getting in between this intimate moment of me and the statue. Whoa, who's there?
Such a lively little bunny. You even smell a little familiar.
What a good-looking ghost.
What a smooth-talking child. I'll accept your praise.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise...
Chill, Castrus. You can't kill the dead already.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Who?
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the 7 sages and the Litophagists.
Lozenges? Hi, Professor. I understand what you're saying, but are you a Spectre? Hi, Professor.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Litophagists has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell.
Maybe she's like
Let me test her.
a new breed.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
Oh, excuse us, Miss Calypso Princess.
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time.
Let me pull out the gold thread and see if it trembles.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Wow, okay.
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the Great Debate. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive.
Oh, hello.
I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers?
Who are you though, still? Right? I still don't know
This
anything,
dumbfounded
right?
expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one.
Oh my gosh, lady.
As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Watch your step.
That's
Oh,
truly
well,
an
wait.
honor.
Never mind. With that, the discussion is over?
As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend.
The wheel of fate is turning.
So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
She's faster than Sonic. Oh, I already went here though. Okay, I guess we're going back down again.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you...
Bring us here.
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there.
Okay.
Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods.
Ah.
All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me.
Cal, you're making things sound too complicated. All you want us to do is retrieve the flower, right? Is this how you're gonna test the nameless?
Could it be that you actually do not know how to proceed?
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return? Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you planning to keep us here forever?
You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat.
Are we though, evil
Although
demon tree
it
thing?
would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So,
Are you
is
though?
that truthful enough for you?
Not really. You're hiding something still. See, we're made of. Could you have phrased that any more directly?
Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
Yep.
I cannot deny that. Mister, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
That's so reassuring to have cast around. I should put my brain to use too then. Time dimension revealed by 2 orbs. Water lilies growing there. We've already done all this. The file looks so fluffy. Hey, watch this. I think I have to have it off. Yeah, I have to have it off. Since we have to have it off, we just have to turn on the lights and walk across.
How smart.
We've already done this before, that's why we're smart.
Huh? There are ichor vessels stored here.
Oh, because I need to do the thing. Okay, gotcha.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her. So this is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
So what are we doing? Simply provoking the Titans.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before.
Cal, don't suddenly appear out of nowhere and scare me like that. My little heart can't take it like this. It's already second time.
Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
It's Pink Bunny this time? I'm truly an all-encompassing species.
Is this the legendary Golden Bough of Vows?
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Well, I try it here. Well, I keep getting stuck, but...
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool? Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it.
O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. Ma'am,
What is the principle behind this?
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bough of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
That is... indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, You don't have any other choice but to play along, do you? Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then, let's ride the water wheel.
That's right.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So, ask away.
Well, that's the unfair treatment. This is because I'm too smart and you're afraid the question I'll ask turns Amphoreus upside down.
Well, in that case, mister, please go ahead.
Me first, but why? That's the question. Don't ask her that. Don't ask it either. Why don't you show your true appearance?
A good question. It's an inability to do so rather than an unwillingness. For me to appear in my true form, I'll require your help. Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. We merely want to avoid any potential harm to us. Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now. I have not deceived you, nor will I.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Yep.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of Shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
So do you have to actually take the water wheel? Not him again. Well, you recognize this place? You're standing in the Titan's heart. Hey, if I could manage to steal that, I, Bartholus, would go down in history as the greatest thief of all. Well, not interested in the treasure chest anymore? That's another thing. Besides, it's unowned. Both of us claimed it by wit and strength. Why is it yours? Speaking of Cersei's, did you know they originally came from the strand of Kefli's hair? The once thought of trying the same, cutting my hair to see if it would grow, but guess what? I suddenly realized I have no hair. Aw. Farewell! Oh, I guess I have to hit the button, huh? Oh no! I missed it by one. Hold on. No, that's okay. I don't want to go on it. It's not this one either, it's the next one. No? Well, there's dead people here, that's reassuring.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
Memmy mem.
Seriously, exactly how does she know about us?
Not too much. It's just that I seem to hear the sound of a bee buzzing around.
Lady, your metaphors are not worthy of praise at all.
Damn. Don't smack down her metaphors. Oh, Tidings seems to be moving. The courtyard, the storage has been lost. You have to leave before it's too late. But you're planning to stand your ground as well, Anaxa. First, call me Anaxagoras. Second, what do you mean as well? Do you mean you want to die here in the grove? Have you gone senile? Anaxa, I may not mention this in my previous debates with you, but I vowed to dedicate my life to the grove long ago. I temporarily gave up this ideal when I was young because I had a family. Fortunately, I had the opportunity to reignite my wisdom here in an old age. Now that the black tide has come to destroy it, I have nowhere left to go. Your logic makes no sense. I know your son is getting by pretty well in Akama. What do you mean you have nowhere to go? Then tell me, Anaxagoras, you and I both know very well that legs like mine will only slow us down. How many unnecessary wounds did you suffer escorting me to the library? The black tide descends with brutal ferocity. Even a great crisis heir like Callinicus lost their life to— Oh, whoa. I don't expect that I'd be able to leave. I simply wish to sit and read in Grove Library one last time. Stubborn fool, have it your way. You'll never be able to decide the victor in debates. Let's count this one as your final victory. Let us meet again in another realm, old Tidus. Take care. Wow, fine, it's quiet again. Let me see. I wonder if those brats have been sneaking impure content into the collection. Let's see. One Punch God, the Aquila Scroll. And in these old days, I would have burned this on sight. Forbidden Love, the Tree and Butterfly. Damnations, what blasphemous fool put this here? Whatever, the little brat at home used to love this kind of stuff. I scared that out of him, though. In my final moments, I'd just like to see what's so special about this brain-rotting nonsense. Ah, scandalous, just scandalous. Beast of the Black Tide, I won't allow you to touch our collection. Aww. Finally, some fresh air. But the wind feels so chilly.
Shall begin. Not bad. Not bad at all. Shall begin. It's like analyzing harmony.
Oh! Oh no! Well, she's here, right? So...
Whoa! It's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy!
Bunny, thank you. I forget it. I'll just be a puppy. Be forgiving. Be forgiving.
Lady Trian, are you alright? Were you hurt?
No, Trian flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach us.
Did you find an axa? Air supremacy secured.
Air supremacy secured! That sounds so cool! Oh, what does it mean? Wait a minute, let's get back on track. The spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trian seems to have found Nax. He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the White Dryads from before. But since Trian was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we did not fly there to take a look.
Good job.
It seems like Lady Trian did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the Luminary Throne right now. It seems like Lady Calypso did not.
Yeah, only alive and corrupt are two different things. You could be dying, right?
Calypso?
So
Who's that?
she seems to be the head of the Loto Fed.
Oh, so you found a survivor! But the golden thread doesn't seem to be able to sense the person you're talking about.
Now, come meet our other companion. Oh, where'd she go off to?
Coming and going without a trace. She's such a strange person.
Oh! Actually, Trian also found this. Could this be related to the person you're talking about?
This is a piece of burnt cloth.
Yup! Trian found it on a branch not long ago. Trian even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire grove is giving off a similar aura.
And maybe an axe left it behind the alchemy in order to guide us?
Trian doesn't think so. Because when Trian picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Lady Trian, where is the aura gathered at right now?
It seems to be... Oh! A little higher and a little ahead of us!
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
That she's super devoted. Maybe, probably. First of all... No, silly. that's beside the point. Ha 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 ha. That's not all of the things I need to get. There's one more. It's like down here? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's one of those annoying spear things that I have to follow around and figure out like where it goes or whatever. I mean, I'll do it, but it's a little annoying. I guess all the way up, I guess? Oh, before we go over here. Again? Okay, well, to be expected. Wait, why? Oh. La, la, la. And indeed, as I said, your tricks are under the Titan's nose. However, your tricks must involve surprise attacks. No, of course.
Repay. This mortal form.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I hope for an end to procrastinate altogether. Tonight, stars echo. Welcome to my
Catadons?
I love how
Honesty would do it.
nobody has a skill.
Countless. Thus our fates become one. All lives will be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
I guess it counts as both a skill and a basic attack.
May you find peace.
Fine skills and agility, chest on the Titan's nose is yours. I am the Galactic Baseballer, I am invincible. That's right, you've already become a master of this game. I thought as a philosophy, tricks is taken outside the game would be a problem. Vizagus once said, the ultimate meaning lies within the game. The only game can make the meaning behind the point itself. I guess that's profound of them. Of course, a tricky Titan is a Titan, right? If they're just talking nonsense, how do Titans maintain their dignity? And we're friends now. Take your treasure and devote yourself to the game. We'll meet again.
I do like surprises.
vibrating more and more violently.
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
Let's wait.
A day of peaceful repose.
Let the show begin.
There's no one... Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone? That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
Allowing the black tide to come in.
What exactly is this butterfly of divine mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame. This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core flame. Legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Circe's.
But how are we going to prove it?
Well, telling the Titan I love you work? Mim is good at that.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few in the entire grove, and even Amphoreus, know. Rather than worry about this, Lady Trian, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up.
But isn't that a dead end up ahead?
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction.
Just hang on a little longer to see your heart will prevail.
Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you. Lady Trian, and even Mem?
Oh my gosh.
Where have they disappeared to?
Trouble.
Little Cass, look over here, quick! Honey, he's about to burst into flames!
Whoa!
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Wow. Woof. Well, one Carcasser is dead. What happens when they die? Like, what happens when a crisis area is dead? Does another one get born?
Little Gray, little Cass, it's bad. It's very bad.
My friend, I'm fine. I just feel a little warm. But it would be best if you could keep me from becoming a snack for these little things. Sorry, I should have called you guys little things.
Lady Trian, what exactly happened just now?
Trian and Memi were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby. But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded!
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully they'll be of some use.
I'll leave it in your capable hands. Before I'm cooked, let me first think about how to apologize. Oh, you're in the water. I feel so much cooler now.
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memi is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Bruce, little dance will express my apologies.
Let the show begin. I hear some disharmony. Cut away the heart of strife.
There we go.
Repay.
Resonate all together.
Bathing gold.
I'll see you off.
Now farewell.
Eternals the dead return!
This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Countless thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
May song bring us victory. Harmony and unison.
A little all lies to be revealed.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Is that so fragile, like a wisp of silk?
Tonight, stars echo. Welcome to
A little on all lies to be revealed. Is that fear so fragile, like a wisp of silk?
Happenstance and surprise, both laced with beauty.
A day of peaceful.
Let's wait.
let the show begin. Not bad. Not bad at all.
This? That's what? Wait, I'm a bit confused, because even if this cuts through like this, that doesn't open all the way, right? Oh, it does.
Let the show begin.
I see water is floating in the sky. So cool. Can we walk on it?
Let the show begin.
So warm, much comfort.
Let the show begin.
Let's see. Oh, hey, chill.
Let the show begin. I do like surprises.
Oh, is this back at the beginning? Bayonetta. Yeesh, that long patch. 1, 2. Oh, why did I do that? That's so funny. Uh, how do I do this? I don't know how to do this. What the heck? Oh man. I don't know how to do this last one. Okay, maybe I should just like look it up and get it out of the way. Wow. Yeah, I would never have thought about that. I would never figure that out on my own. That's a good one.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Show begins.
Oh no, I'm starting to smell something delicious.
That's because I can't help giving off an irresistible charm.
Show begins.
You're finally here, friend. I've been waiting for a while now. Let's surround him. It's time to give him a bunch of ungentlemanly fools a taste of my fiery, fatal allure. It's pretty hot right now. It feels like I've reached a minimum. Well, perhaps it's on the verge of becoming well done.
I'll see you. I'll overcome the thorns. Torn to doubt farewell.
A little honesty would do us good. Bathe in gold.
This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Countless, thus our fates become one. All lives will be revealed.
Harmony and unison.
A little so fragile, like a wisp of silk.
You, Choco. Ha! Eternal step.
Dead return! I heard the call. Serenity is before me. I'll see you.
Night. Stars echo. Welcome to life.
Is that all lives will be revealed?
Precision and grace. That did not take much effort. Was this supposed to be a challenge? Just kidding. I just wanted to marvel at how Watte and Cass always managed to resolve crisis so effortlessly. I'm just so-so, only third best, you know? Friend, you're too humble. In that case, I'll just have to settle for second best while Cass can be the best.
I'm glad that everyone is all right. Speaking of which, this piece of amber is...
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa, where did you come from?
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, It's been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Lady Trian, how does the golden thread react to her?
Huh. There's no reaction at all.
Obviously.
Wow, okay.
After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
Come on, I hate people who don't finish their thoughts.
But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway.
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect members and go confront her.
Let me guess, it's Nax. What better way to hide a guy other than make him a girl? But also, that's not... Okay, don't misconstrue my words. But also, that's probably him, probably. I don't know, though. Wow, the lag. Oh, no! I wanted to go downward. Oh, this is downward, okay.
According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows. How incredible.
So we just have to present it to the butterfly?
It's like analyzing harmony.
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
It's a success! The path has appeared.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
The sound of a butterfly's wings.
I'll be back shortly. Of course, our promise still stands. But now, it's time for me to sacrifice myself. If the West Wind ever ends,
Oh
be the
no!
place where we reunite.
That's the Chrysos heir and her sister!
Farewell,
No?
my love.
Oh,
Lady
something else.
Calypso, this is...
I thought it was about her sister, but not anymore.
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Well, in that case, I can start. You're actually Circe's, right?
The Titan.
Mem.
What's going on? You're the Titan?
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last. I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
The riddle-like trials. Your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love,
Aww.
and the head of the Litophagists is actually called Medea and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Circe's would walk this world in a
Wow.
human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple. I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed. And it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it, as I could not do anything about him. I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I
Wow.
split it into 3.
Crazy.
I hid one within the golden bough of vows, and sealed another in the amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers. As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me. Especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the Grove, so that they would not be able to harm others. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide.
That's crazy.
And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right?
Wow, I finally understand. So you want us to lend you a hand in piercing their core flame back together. We'll also be able to save Anaxa that way.
What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form. And you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. will also take down the black-robed swordmaster.
There we
of the
go.
throne. Together, in one go.
But, Cersei's, aren't you the reason Titan?
She's the Titan at reasoning with
Even
her
if
fists.
I do not have the authority of strife,
Right?
I'm still a
Right?
god.
I knew
I
it.
just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand.
Okay. So leave it to me. Buying time is my specialty.
Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Let's do... I wonder if this is really the right choice. Because it said imaginary, right?
A day of peaceful...
Let's wait and see.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
Oh boy.
Seems like
Yep.
a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Okay.
Trian will protect everyone.
No, that's what I'm worried about. But we're gonna try it anyway. Although there's a lot of dead people, so...
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne. And also, the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
Now this... Friends, can you feel it?
Memi,
Me-
what's wrong?
The memories here have a very intense smell. It's the scent of bulrush, sand, and the blazing sun.
Is this Professor Anaxa?
Mighty. No, right?
My eyes can no longer see. No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array. For the sake of Amphoreus.
Is that all?
Okay, here goes nothing.
Cersei's was right. He's indeed here.
Who is this black-robed guy?
The person is the source of the smell and the memory. No, he's basically the memory itself? Oh no, is he the burning paradise, the shattering sun, and up, yep, oh no. Carnage, death, and destruction. It's a lady, not a guy, right? Isn't it the lady?
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Cersei's was talking about.
Minon's,
The black sword and cloak.
as I had to face his greatest fear.
The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
You're not demigods. Stand down or die.
Quick run, it's just us. We won't be able to defeat them. Is there time for us to escape now?
He has already discovered us. Let's do our best to buy time for Cersei's.
Right?
Trian will also protect
Oh no, don't death flag yourself.
Mister. Only this time, may death protect us.
Oh boy.
Be careful.
One slash.
Oh!
2 slashes. Three slashes. Are enough.
Who exactly are you?
That which is seized must be repaid. It's of no consequence.
Worse.
Ooh.
Time for resolution.
Tormented doubt, I bid you farewell. In this mortal form, I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Eternal sleep is
The dead will return.
A little honesty would do us both some good. Countless threads, all within my grasp. Thus, your fate and mine become one. All lies shall be revealed with perfect clarity. A little honesty would do us good. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
So powerful. Cersei's was right.
Yoshi, is the core flame still not pieced together yet?
All lies shall be revealed.
Divinity. Eternal state.
Dead return!
Offer your souls to the fire.
Not good.
Feel it mix.
Ooh!
Ashes.
In that case.
Ooh.
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human.
Hello.
Children, since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity.
Professor Natsa? No. It's Cersei's.
You're fine here. I missed you so much.
Underestimated you. Abyss flower, bloom.
In this mortal form, I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Allow me to see you off. Receive divinity. That which is seized must be repaid.
A little care to dance? Is that fair, Sense? Your breathing.
I will overcome the thorn. Torment and doubt, I bid you farewell.
A little honesty would do us both some. Countless threads, all within my grasp. Thus, your fate and mine become one. Life, so fragile like a wisp of silk. A little honesty would do us both some good. All lies should be revealed with perfect clarity.
Scorn.
I'm about to be overwhelmed. Fighting is so much more tiring than thinking.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Thank you, friend.
Eternal sleep is not.
The dead will return!
Serenity stands clear before me.
That was
Tough.
I'm truly exhausted.
This is bad.
I knew it! She's done for. Wait, what? Oh!
Phew. That was a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to Akama unharmed.
I never want to leave the holy city again.
Little Cass, my head, it still hurts. Sorry. I know you
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trian. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful. I need to go back to get some rest.
Lady Trian, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
Man, this is really frustrating because we know what happened to the
Noise and
others.
commotion. Akuma hasn't changed a bit, has it?
How about you say thank you?
Are you Professor Anaxa?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that.
Burnt. He's gonna
Professor,
say nothing.
let me be
Doesn't
frank.
deny it.
The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Circes.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty, but I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
You intend to do it without her knowledge.
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Castorus?
Nope.
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
Hello. And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Kallinicus' wife, right?
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Oh boy.
Ma'am, Kallinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
So... did he manage to defend the Grove?
Huh?
Yes. He managed to protect Circe's core flame, at the cost of his life.
I see. I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Please let us know if you need any help, ma'am.
I come from Kremnos. Death and sacrifice are things I've learned to face with composure. You know, Kallinicus, even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back.
Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me? I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior. And I'll
Wow.
find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new king of Premnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide and seek vengeance for my husband.
That's what really just drives me crazy about this. There's so many people who sacrifice so much, but they're all ready to fight still here.
Hello, young ones.
It's nice to see
Is
them
there
not give up,
anything
right?
I can help you with?
Are you the father of Keinani and Artakama?
Great.
Ah, yes. Did my daughters cause trouble at school again? Alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories from years past tend to blend together. What's the matter?
He's
young
not gonna tell him, is he?
Why so quiet? Did my daughters really get into some trouble? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
That's him getting all teary-eyed as well.
Mr.
Yep.
Fabio.
He's gonna tell him
The Black
anyway.
Tide
That's the kind of person he is.
took Keinani and Artakama.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset...
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
Stupid Honkai.
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but...
Wait, Lady Casters, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, Old Titus. A few days ago, your father passed away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time.
No, tell him the truth.
Just up and left me behind. That old man. I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. But no, he just had to go off to that grove and mess around with those scholars. Still wouldn't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye. That bull-headed old man. Stubborn as a mule.
That is it. That's all the colleagues' families that I remember.
Good work, Mister. And Professor Anaxa.
Let's go. Take me to see Aglaia.
All right. I'll lead the way.
Oh boy. It's stressful.
Miss Castoris, my lord, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaya. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
My apologies, Miss Castoris. Lady Aglaya has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
What?
That's just great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaya order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to contact her using the slate.
Gross circumstances, you're not fully cognizant, and for thy most diligent efforts, you harbor the deepest gratitude. Need no words out of appreciation. Slowly you see present faces complication, manifold, blah, 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 also great regret. You're writing literature?
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castoris, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know, I'll take my leave for today. That Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer in this noisy city if I can.
Please be careful. Akuma isn't the Grove. This place
is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp. Don't worry. As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
Mister, so many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you in danger, let alone face the Black Tide head-on.
Trouble is my old friend by now.
The Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akuma, but all of Amphoreus. Even back when the forces of strife coveted the Holy City, their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Kremnos. Negador's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily, and yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits
I have a
of
feeling there's a
departed
traitor
heroes.
because she's right. They got
Trial of
in too
strife is
early, too
imminent.
easy, and too early.
I pray Mighty will be able to steal his resolve soon.
And that black-robed swordsman.
Lady Treeby once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphoreus to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has triggered even more terrifying events in unseen places. As for me, I detected a strong stench of death from that entity. But it wasn't because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their deaths.
Notice how the text says he, but she said it, not identifying gender, because I really think it's her, the girl from
Mister,
Finance.
there is something else I wish to verify with you.
Oh no.
You must have an idea of the curse I bear by now. I was born as the shadow of death, a poison shunned by all living beings. Yet when you caught me in the grove...
Oh, you're right.
I'm curious why you weren't affected by
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, right? I totally forgotten about it. I'm used to just special like that. Happened in the vortex.
My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my life, I've always wondered, what is my connection to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos? Mister, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now, and rest for the day.
Wow. I wonder how Den Hung has held up these past few days. Checks his phone immediately, playing a gacha. He's like, let me see how many tickets I have. That's what he's saying exactly at this moment. Oh. Uh... It's way past bedtime. Why are you still up, Fax, right? Should I be glad this midnight rendezvous or concerned about your sleep schedule? Both, please, because it's 5 hours into stream already. This is a more normal routine for me. Don't underestimate me. I'm the master of staying up late. Why proud all of a sudden? I wasn't giving out compliments here. But if there's something on your mind and you can't sleep, don't worry. I'll stay up with you all night. The night stretches on forever. Don't sit here feeling lonely. How about a smile? Okay, well... Before meeting death, the scholar already composed his own epitaph.
This person's name was seldom mentioned by others. Incomplete. Just like his fate.
He would sweep his own grave at the beginning of every month of reaping, staring long and hard at his stained hands. Hands that never seek benediction of gods, accepting only the tricks and plots his brain presents.
Keep your distance from that blasphemous one, lest misfortune follows you like a shadow.
People warned each other, thus before his lectern. In those rumors, the scholar's hubris foul and vile. He dares to proclaim ascendancy over gods and defy the Titan's will. But the one shouldering such slander pays little heed. His lonesome figure stands aloof, for he always believed that gods are no greater than mortal beings such as he. The Grove of Epiphany, the paradise of wise, yet harbors on his shoulders the name of a fool. He calls himself a clear-headed teacher, leading lost students, yet he rarely guides or teaches, apart from gifting a single saying. Yet for the rest of the students' lives, they often proves to be more valuable than gold. Pupils often praise his words as divine utterances, to which the teacher replies a sharp retort. Apart from destiny, he seems to be able to decipher all laws. And now, even destiny may also be within his grasp. It was not so in the beginning, as he silently recalls the past under a leafy shade.
Faced with the god's edict, even I cannot resist.
With no guidance given, he reaches enlightenment for the first time.
Yet, I sincerely believe this is not to be my destiny.
That became the cause of the blasphemy.
Miracles are the most conceited actions of gods. They are God's denial of humanity via might. Magic tricks are the most articulate rebuttal. They are humanity's imitation of godhood via intellect.
He habitually describes the feats of mankind as magic tricks, proving that the enlightened can step beyond the boundaries of reason. But magic tricks cannot afford to fail even after a million times, and for that, the blasphemous co-conspires with the god. Using the final trick, they wish to create a miracle to end all miracles. Wow. Well, we know where everybody stands now. We've met half the players in the game. Half the... Wow, it's the story of the new companion? The one who looks like a scholar of some kind. Looks like a pirate. Magical girl, oh boy. I don't judge an appearance, and I just remember that one is a magician. On top of the flame chase journey, he always seemed to pose, perhaps because he didn't believe in the prophecy. Everything in this world is false except me. Time for a quiz. What do you think the relationship is between Anaxis and us? Teachers and students. With the girl being like this, there isn't any time to study. Though the ideologies are completely different, when it comes to stubbornness, he's strikingly similar to other heroes. Aglaya even permits the crisis heirs to study under Anaxia. Good rival is a good friend. Everybody probably can agree on that, at least. Though, we're a bit different. We're best partners when we work together.
Mister, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now, and rest for the day.
Alrighty, let's go. Let's rest for the day. I'm so lost, cause like, where do I, it's like... Oh, it looks like he's been well. Long time no see. I heard about what happened from Finon. You've been through a lot. Not at all. It's in the service of Trailblaze. I miss you so much, my dearest friend. Seems like you took things pretty hard. What was it doing while I was gone? I was organizing logs. I also asked... oh my gosh. Cannot say her name even though we just talked about it. I discovered something interesting. Remember that Amphoreus' sky is away by a titan? Aquila's presence keeps this world isolated from the rest of the world beyond the sky. It seems Hesina's ancestors were sky pirates who worshipped Aquila, so she can give us more clues to find a way back to the Astral Express. Nothing out of the ordinary happened to the Holy City in the few days. I didn't have time to talk to anybody. It was kind of nice spending time alone. Just you wait, your time's coming to an end. After what happened to the Grove, I'm sure there's unrest in coming days. We should rest for now. You look tired, you should get some sleep before we set off tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I heard rumors. If you're gonna wander around, I suggest avoiding the hot bath.
Trian?
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong.
Here we go.
Feels like they're in some big trouble. Trian used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always, but the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place?
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in him and Castorus, teacher. They will keep Trian safe.
Heidi, you're talking like we're little kids. One day, Trian will reach her limit, and Trebi will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trian was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Man.
Thanks.
You really remember it's a
Peggy,
Honkai game after...
It looks like like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while.